The kingdom may be united, but its leaders are not, as the four nations diverge on their COVID response.
There will be no further measures before the new year. We won't be taking any further measures. Of course, people should remain cautious as we approach New Year celebrations, and take a lateral flow test if that makes sense. Celebrate outside if you can. Have some ventilation indoors if you can. Please remain cautious. And when we get into the new year, of course, we will see then whether we do need to take any further measures, but nothing more until then, at least.
Boosters are part of the reason Boris Johnson has held his nerve. COVID cases in England may have reached a record high, but hospitalisations have not, although they are at their highest level in England since last March.
We're just not seeing those numbers at this point that we saw in January 2021. But the view is very clear. It's still too early to tell about whether we are going to see larger numbers of older people coming in, needing that kind of care, as Omicron reaches the older population, and in particular, as all of this intergenerational mixing that we've been doing over the last few days works through.
Hospitality venues face restrictions in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, including the closure of nightclubs. But they will remain open, including on New Year's Eve, in England. All this has been welcomed by Conservative MPs who were rebelling just a fortnight ago.
This is excellent news for the country. It's excellent news for the hospitality industry, that people can go out and enjoy New Year. And also, the underlying message is that the data that the Prime Minister and the Health Secretary are receiving from the scientists supports what we suspected, that Omicron variant is mild for the vast majority of cases. It's leading to fewer hospitalisations, far less serious illness and fewer deaths.
Boris Johnson has been criticised throughout this pandemic for moving too slowly. This time, however, his pace may have been perfect. But it is a big gamble from a man who has taken a lot of bold chances throughout his political career. And we will know within days whether this call was right and responsible or reckless. For now, a decision has been deferred, but with the numbers still high, it has not disappeared.